Ay, babe, excited na ako sa pag-wedding planning natin ngayon. Ikaw,
Ako
excited
din.
ka na din ba?
Oo naman. Wait na lang
Dali,
natin.
hintay na lang natin, no?
Oo.
Bagal eh, baka na traffic.
Ay, hello, hello. Sorry.
Hi, sir.
Medyo medyo traffic din tapos kakarating ko lang sa house. So, 'yun. Sorry for the inconvenience. Pero hi, hello sir. I'm Nikko Jurcales po. The CEO of Jurcales Wedding and Events Company. So, how are you two couples, Miss Beberino and Miss Dinsay? Ay, Mr. Dinsay, sorry.
We're okay. Good morning, Sir Nico. Thank you for meeting with us today.
Ay, ako bawal, no need for formalities. Just call me Nico and it will be fine.
Oh, okay, Nico will be. So, let's start.
Hmm?
So, first of all, it is an honor to meet you in person since I believe you are the CEO of the Jurcales Wedding and Events. So, me and my fiance just got engaged last 2 weeks and we are excited to plan our wedding already. So, we had searched and scouted the best wedding planning services near the area because we are eager to plan our dream wedding for the next months and we had found that your company has the best planning services so far. So with that, what is our next steps? And since we are meeting you right now,
Oh, wow, sir. First of all, thank you for choosing us as your wedding planning services. Nako, hindi kayo mabibitin sa amin. And we are almost glad to see you too. Because I heard that you're a trending couple on TikTok in the past days. Trending kayo eh, alam ko eh. Kasi ito si Mr. Dinsay, I know that he had a wonderful and creative execution of your engagement. Wow, grabe, sa Bataan pa talaga. So, I mean Batanes, sorry. Ang ganda dun sa Batanes, nakapunta na ako dun eh. Pero anyway, I had prepared things for you guys. So, we can, we help each other along the way between what kind of plans do you want to. So, let me share my screen lang ah. Wait lang ah. Ayan. Um, Ayan. So, nakikita ba? Sorry. Is it visible?
yes po.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So we are Jurcales Wedding and Events, and yes, I am the CEO of the company. So about us? So who are we? And Here are I'm gonna talk about in the next few minutes. So hindi ko na papatagalin to. So ano ba kami? We are Jurcales Wedding and Service, owned by yours truly, and we are a professional and certified wedding planner and leading all-in event planner in Tagaytay and Cavite. So we are experienced na po, sir and ma'am, for almost 7 years because we started from January 14, 2014, until today, which is I'm glad to say that is our 7 years anniversary. Yan. So next po, start na tayo, ano? Para di na matagal yung oras natin with Mr. and Miss, no? Content plan, ano po bang gusto nyong, una sa lahat, what is your planned wedding, Miss Dinsay? I mean, Miss Beverino, I'm sorry.
Church wedding po.
Church wedding.
Mm,
Wow, church wedding. Anong klaseng church, ma'am? Is it in grand na malaking church or just a simple church na alam niyo po yung sa palabas nila Popeye at Pasha, yung church na yun. Baka
Yung
gusto niyo po
simple.
ng simple
Mm,
church, ayun. Yung simple din yun po, ma'am. And here in our content plan, we propose four types of plan. We have 1 year plan, 9 months, 6 months, and 3 to 1 month plan. So, ilang months po ba ang preparation natin, ma'am, dun sa church wedding? How about you, sir? What's your preferred plan? How many months
Kasi
po?
ano eh, since it's almost January na naman, ang
Hmm.
plano namin is by November sana. So,
Hmm.
siguro 9 month plan.
9 months plan? Oo nga, sir, no? Parang ang ganda din na November yung wedding. there's a lot of people or clients and mga past clients that most favored on November and June. Syempre, June is a wedding month, pero some people just prefer June. So, that's a good plan, sir. 9 months plan for 3 quarters. Agree ba si Miss Beberino on that?
Oo, agree naman ako.
Agree naman kayo na.
Mm.
So, 9 months plan. Sige, note natin yung 9 months plan na yan. So, next po and di-discuss natin is general budget po. So, on our general budget, this is the necessity or the important part of our wedding. Siyempre, if there's no money, there's no wedding, there's no event that will be happen. Diba? Let's be practical. So, we offer hindi kami nag-offer ng pera pero we offer on the account how the budget you are talking for. So some clients prefer 30,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 500, and especially more than a million na budget. So Mr. and Miss, the both of you, ano ba yung napag-usapan yung budget? What's your preferred budget po?
Yung 3,000 to 500,000 yung napag-usapan namin.
3,000 pesos po,
Yes,
yung 3K po?
300,000.
Akala ko po 3K eh. Kasi di ko dun para alam masasabi baka sabihin yung paano kapag kakasyahin yung 3K. Pero sige po, 300,000 to 500,000. Oh, we will make note of that, ma'am. So, si Mr. Agree po ba, nag-discuss naman po kayo before meeting here about 300
Ah,
to 500,000?
siyempre 300,000 to 500,000 yung napag-usapan namin kasi medyo may pera naman kami and gusto namin na simple yung wedding pero at the same time memorable din para sa'min.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I assure you that in our company, the 300,000 to 500,000 will make sure na memorable ang wedding niyo, simple church wedding niyo. So next po ay we take note of that budget po, no? Is at the timeline. So here in our timeline po, we suggest stuff in our couples. So it make seamlessly and will be tuloy-tuloy lang po yung mangyayari. So, first of all, when you're a couple, when you're planning to have a wedding, you make first that you have your papers ready because without the paper, you cannot um, be married. Since you are aspiring for a church wedding, importante po yung papel. So, first of all, sa civil registry, kailangan po natin ng birth certificate, SENUMAR, at especially marriage license. So, here, sir, ma'am, we suggest that the marriage license 3 months before ay makuha nyo na po. So, we should make on our timeline. Later, we're gonna plot it if we suggest kung anong month. So, next po sa timeline natin na ipa-plot pa lang natin to, sir, we're just talking about ano po yung mga kailangan para sa plotting natin. So, we top 3, what are the priorities? So, here in our company, we suggest this kind of things. Pero kung may additional po kayo, pwede po natin ilagay yan. So, um, Miss Beberino, ano po yung priorities nyo between this kind of options? So, venue, food, photo and video, dress and suit, RSVP, souvenirs, and flowers, or bouquet, ma'am? Ano po?
So, I prioritize venue, photo and video, and RSVP.
Among those three, ma'am, what is the most important for you, ma'am?
Yung venue, since we have many guests, gusto ko yung hindi masikip, tsaka yung comfortable yung mga guests namin.
Syempre, ma'am, no? How about you, sir? Ano po yung preferred yung top na priorities?
Ako naman
Same
yung
ba?
siyempre yung civil registry,
Mm.
bouquet, dress and suit, tsaka yung siyempre yung food na din, food tasting.
Yes, na kay Mister pala yung pagkain, kay Mister pala yung food. Mahilig po ba kayong magluto sa bahay? Kayo po ba yung nagluluto sa bahay, sir?
Yes, akong chef
Ah,
sa'min.
ay wow. Payag ba si Mrs.? Ay, sorry, payag ba? Wala pang Mrs. Payag ba si Miss?
Oo. Oh, fine.
Talaga. Masarap naman po yung food na ginagawa ni Mister.
Sobra.
Talaga. So,
Mm-mm.
yun po. Let's focus. So, if you are focusing on the RSVP or on venue rather, and Kaiser is food, so we can maximize and minimize some things in our timeline. So here, sir, in plotting, especially in our business, sir, in our company, we use a Gantt chart, no, Mr. and Miss. Um, we use a Gantt chart since the very beginning of our first client. We make sure that we have a Gantt chart because why, sir? Because it will make us the Gantt chart makes us efficient, and we make sure na nasusunod po yung mangyayari. Ayan. Even though there's some circumstances, at least we know what to do next. Um, so wait lang po, i-plot lang po natin yung mga kakailanganin. So, this will take just a minutes po. So, wait lang po. Alright. So, hello po. I'm back. I have plotted po your face. We have three faces po on your wedding since January po ngayon. So, ang first phase po natin is from, I mean, pa February na pa pala ngayon is January 39. So, February. So, magsa-start po tayo ng March, April, May. Yun po yung first phase natin, yung month 1 to 3. So, that's from week 1 to week 2. So, ito po, sir, ma'am. Civil registry. Sa civil registry, we suggest po na first 2 months is maasikaso. So, yun po. And the next is the finding of venue. Kung where is the church and where is the reception. We suggest naman po is you start on week 5 until week 14 or the second half of month 4, which is um, March, April, May, which is June. So second half of June. So next is decide for the theme of the wedding, which is habang. So we can make use of this while we're finding venue po. Miss, since nasa top priorities mo po siya, you decide for the theme also. So what is it in your mind, the theme of your wedding, ma'am? Anong may kulay po ba kayong gustong sundan?
Yung ano po, yung gold na ano.
Gold and white, parang
Mm,
gano'n? Or gold and black. So, something gold po, no?
yes.
Para classy tingnan yung clown wedding. That's nice, ma'am, no? Okay naman po sa'yo yun, no, Mr. Mr.
Okey
Dinsay,
na
oh.
okey sa'kin yun. Okey
Okay
na okey
yung
sa'kin.
medyo klase 'no. So, yun po. So, while finding venue, we decide din po for the theme of the wedding. And here on the purple one, as you can see in the slide, we start on month 3 on deciding who will be invited in the wedding since we want a simple wedding. Um, we decided we start it from week 9 until week 22, 23 since maybe you have a lot of friends, ma'am and sir, so you need to minimize or kailangan on ilan po ba yung firstly ilan po yung gusto nyong people sa wedding?
Probably, ano, not more than 500 since madami naman kaming friends.
Not more than 500 or yan. So while we finding po a venue between the week 9 on month 3 and also for deciding for the theme, we could start, ma'am. We suggest that you can start on deciding on that less than 500. Mr. Dinsay, okay naman po or na-decide nyo both couple yung less than 500? Okay naman po yun,
Hmm,
sir.
2,000 sana kaso hindi pasok sa budget, eh.
Ay hindi, oo sir, 300 to 500,000 if 2,000 ay naku sir sa catering pa lang, sa plates pa lang, let's say 1,500 per people, that's a lot of money to spend for since yung malaking budget dito is venue sir, tsaka yung video, ayan malaki po yung nakukuhang budget niyan sir. And also the food tasting kasi some catering offers to 5 pesos per person. So that's grabe na yon sa restaurant ka, 'di ba? 500 or 100 pesos lang minsan. So yan. So we we know that there will be a lot of people to eliminate from the list. So we suggest that from week 9 to week 23, that's a long interval po, sir and ma'am, para ma-decide kung less than 500 po yung masasama. So next po, after ng finding venue, kaya na natapos na po natin yung finding venue ng week 14, tapos while deciding also on the invited, we can start na po yung food tasting sa second phase natin from month 4 to 6, which is from June, July, August. So, sa food tasting po, sir, we prefer po, based on our clients before, that this will take long from month 4 until month 8. So, that's a lot, that's 5 months po, sir, of food tasting. Sir, why? Because I think you have a unique taste bud, sir, and you want your guests to have a wonderful food in their wedding. So, uh, aside from that, sir, since um, there are a lot of food caterings po that offer that requires two food tasting on the same establishment. So it may be it depends on the scheduling. But yun nga, sir, aside from the external factors, we suggest from week 13 to week 32 or 5 months ng food tasting. Since yun yung priority, sir, no? Since yun yung priority natin,
Mm.
sir, mahaba ang oras na ilalaan natin dyan, sir. So next po is prenup, photo, and video, which is the pink one. Ito priority ni Miss Beberino 'to. So, pwede na po tayo mag-start on month 5, on July, on week 17 hanggang month 6. So, 2 months lang siya, sir, ma'am at sir. So, this photo and video, lalo na sa prenup, it takes you gonna scout pa, sir. I'm sorry. Gina-scout pa ng, companies of photo and video. We can suggest naman kung ano yung mga magandang companies, but it's up to you pa rin naman, sir and ma'am. Next is, habang po naghahanap po kayo ng photo and video, meron pong souvenirs na isisingit sa week 18 hanggang week 10 23. So, you decide, sir and ma'am, kung anong mga souvenirs ang ibibigay niyo sa mga guests, lalo na sa mga ninong at ninang, sa godfather po at saka godmother, and syempre sa mga close friends and parents natin, yan. So, lastly, ito na po yung third phase, sir and ma'am, which is from 7, 8, and 9, which is September, October, and November, which is the month of your wedding. So, you can see, ma'am, on the red one, there's final preparations and wedding day. That's for month 9. Nakalaan po yan sa month 9. So, as I said a while ago on the civil registry, yung marriage license po dapat 3 months before the wedding siya effective po. Bawal po siya more than 3 months. Hindi po tinatanggap ng mga churches po yun based sa mga clients namin before. So, ayun po. We suggest from month 7, that's 2 months before, kunin nyo po yung marriage license nyo po. So, again, itong food tasting po, sir, hanggang month 8, mahaba po talaga yung interval natin. And not lastly, and next po is our RSVP or invitations. As you can see po, sir and ma'am, we suggest week 28 at week 29 at 32 and 33. Last week ng September at first week ng October, last week ng October at first week of November. Tapos may 2 weeks interval po bago yung wedding day na preferred nyo is the last week of November. Um, uh, Subject to change pa 'to, sir, or ma'am. Baka kasi ang nakuha niyong venue sa church, ang ilagay na wedding day is week 34. Puwede po nating iusog or i-compress yung iba pong mga invitations, yung food tasting at saka yung mga bridal and gowns. Kasi, here in our company, we offer or we advise that 2 weeks before or 1 week before the wedding day is final na po yung mga mangyayari. So, wala na pong mga harassment, sorry, mga conf- um, conflicting factors pa na makakagulo on the wedding day. So, yun po, sa RSVP, important, the two have siya. Kasi ang first, yung 28 to 29, week 28 to 29, ang suggestion po namin is we first deliver, since nakatipag-decide na po kayo ng um, we have decided on the number of people and and invitees. So, uh, yung first part po ng pagbibigay ng invitation is for the ninong and ninang or the godfather and godmother. As syempre may busy pa sila or anything na that's like 1 month before the wedding. So they can plot it on their calendar. And then lastly, yung malapit-lapit na sa wedding date na invitation, dun po yung mga close friends na which is alam naman nila siguro naghahanap. So kayo po, yun po yung suggestion namin. So next po is bridal gown and groom suits. So habang po nagfo-food tasting tayo at nagre-register for marriage license, pwede po tayo scout na po ng wedding gowns kung papagawa po kayo or like this, yung suit na nasuot ko is papagawa po kayo, sir. Ayan, we have medyo hindi naman priority na sinabi niyo kanina. Na-take note ko po yun. So, just from 26 to week 30. Minimal lang yung weeks. So, yun lang po. And lastly po, yung bouquets, yung flowers, minimal lang din yung sinabi niyo po sa akin. So, 1 month yung 1 month is the preparation or the finding and preparation buying for the wedding day. And the last two is the final preparations 2 weeks before uh the wedding day. And lastly is yung wedding day, which is from week 36. Again, subject to change. It's just I just suggest on our chart. So in overall, um, I used Excel po, ma'am, insert para makita po natin lahat. Kasi hindi ko siya maikakasya dito sa PowerPoint. So, from civil registry to wedding day, ito po yung overall natin. Ayan. This is the overall. Medyo naiba lang po yung kulay pero same lang po siya ng concept. So, ayan. Thank you very much. If may questions pa po kayo or any concerns before we end and we have another meeting on the next month pa po. Sure, ma'am.
Wala naman ang linis ng gawa. Ang linis pala ng gawa niyo sa company niyo.
Yes po, sir. We assure that our customers will understand it easily. Yes. About you, ma'am, you have question and concern po?
Wala na po. And
Wala.
I can't wait to work with you.
Yes. Again, I am Mr. Jurcales, the CEO. We have a team, but I'll be the one in the front line because I'm a fan of your TikToks po, and of both of you. I'm really a fan. But ayun, I think this would be a great help between the both of us. So if wala na pong questions, you can always contact me on my email, on my number, and also in our company's website. And see you po on the next meeting. Thank you po very
Okay,
much.
thank
Hey,
you.
thank you.
Thank
Looking forward
you.
to work with you.
Thank you, thank you. Bye po.
Grabe, sobrang natutuwa ako sa wedding planner na kinuha natin. Ang linis ng gawa niya and sobrang systematical.
Oo nga eh. Wait lang, tawagan ko muna friend ko. Update ko siya. Hi, Erika. Yung wedding planner mo na sinabi, sobrang organized. So, how was your dream house project? Is it good ba? Okay, okay. Update mo lang ako. Okay.
Welcome to ABC Construction, where house can be made with possible plans. May I help you, mom and sir?
Hi, good day. We wanted to inquire, do you offer free estimation of a house?
We are planning to build our dream house if ever with you guys.
Hi, mom and sir. We construct free estimation if you plan to get work with us.
That's great. We're thinking to work with you guys.
Do you have an example of your work? We would like to get some ideas from the house you've been constructed.
Oh, sure. We have different house we have contracts these days. I'll be presenting the top two houses that are usually most peak of our customer. For a while, ma'am and sir. So here is the first house we have been doing to a lot of our customers. It's a modern classic design that usually have a modern interior design. So here is the house one, which is a beauty and a modern interior design.
Wow, that looks great. I want this, honey.
Rhaehan, the contractor might show us more.
Yes, we have a lot of house designs, interiors design. Here are the second house. It's a minimalist design and a duplex interior design inside. Here is the house, ABC Construction House 2.
This one look better. Where do we start?
Yes, at first we must list a work breakdown structure to list all the project activities or tasks required to produce the deliverables. The list of activities in the work breakdown structures serves as the foundation. You can see at the table the list of the phases and the roots of the task. What are the steps to build a house? Well, here are the some tasks that might be in the work breakdown structures. Once we have a high level idea of everything that needs to be done, we can start identifying the task and the dependencies.
What are the dependencies?
Based on the work breakdown structures, it determines the tasks that are dependent on one another. This also help us to identify any work that can be done in the parallel with other tasks. The list of dependence tasks is referred as to a activity sequence, which will be used to determine the critical path.
That sounds complicated. What are the estimated time or weeks we can expect to build the house?
Before that, the next step is to turn the work breakdown structure in a network diagram, which is a flow chart displaying the chronological of activities. Here is the work breakdown, as you can see. Here is the critical path for building a house. Here's the critical path. At first, I'm going to show you the work breakdown structure. Step A is preparing a site. Duration is 5 days. Step B, building a foundation is 8 days. Step C, frame walls and roof is up to 15 days. Step D, rough and plumbing is up to 12 days. Step E is root and electrical is 10 days. F is HVAC venting is 8 days, and step G drywall is 11 days duration, and the other stops. To calculate the critical path, the longest sequence of the critical task, we first need to estimate the duration of each day, as you can see that I'm presenting right now. To estimate the duration, me and my team making educated guesses based on the experience and knowledge, estimating based on previous project data, and estimating based on the industry standards. Or in other way, we use the forward and the backward pass technique to calculate the float or scheduling flexibility of each task. Well, here is the critical path. As you can see the legend here. So that's how we scheduling flexibility of each task.
I see. It takes time, but it will definitely worth it. Can you speed up the time of the working process?
We can, true but not ideal. There are times when project deadlines may be pushed up. In those situations, there are two schedule compression techniques we use: fast tracking and crashing. Fast tracking is look at the critical path to determine activities that can be performed site simultaneously, and running parallel process will speed up the overall duration. But We usually use the crashing because it's involved in allocating more resources to speed up activities. As you can see here. Before obtaining more resources, that we make sure it would be still within the project scope and let the stakeholders know of any changes or the one who inquires the constructors of their houses. Having the critical path plot out can help us choose the appropriate strategy to meet updated deadlines. Here is the critical graph below that shows the possible duration that can be finished the house.
That is so informative. We wanted to start.
There's a lot of reason why a lot of people choose the ABC construction. We want to start.
All right, we settle for best as we make your possible dream house into a reality. And lastly, here is the critical path that I have been talking about a while ago. So we use the forward passing, as you can see, to determine the exact deadline for the house. Thank you, and that's all.